is Winnipeg, man. This, and I love it so much. I always say this is not my second home. This is my other home.
Stegall, it's pronounced Milt Stegall, is that correct?
Stegall, it doesn't matter.
How do you like it up here in Canada?
Man, I love it. That was fun. That was really fun. It's everything that I thought it would be. Got to run around a little bit. Got one ball thrown to me. It was I didn't drop it. It was a bad throw. But I'm just so fortunate that I was able to experience that and go through that one more time. Like I said, it was everything I thought it was going to be. And I told somebody now, the question is, where will I be next year? Whose training camp will I be in next year? So, but man, I thank Wade Miller and Kyle and Mike O'Shea and the coaching staff, and of course the wonderful fans of Winnipeg for allowing me to experience that, because that was everything I thought it was going to be.
Can you just describe the day from, say, when you woke up this morning? What you've done?
Oh my goodness! I woke up at like 3 o'clock because I was nervous. I've never been this nervous before a training camp in my life, and I don't know why. I was like, it's not like I'm trying to make the team, or if I get hurt, so what? But I guess it was just, it's been 16 years the last time I've been in the training camp, and I didn't know what to expect, and I knew majority of these guys don't know who I am. They're going to try to challenge me and all of that. But once I got out here, start moving around a little bit, I got the butterflies out, and it was a great time. It was an awesome time.
Like going home?
Huh?
It felt like going home? Like you're familiar with the football field? And
I won't say, because it's been 16 years. It's been 16 years. It's different. It's different the way things are positioned now, as far as when I played, as far as, the way defenses do things. And I've never had to do a conditioning test, so I love that. I'm like, this is my thing right here. Beat a couple of the young guys. I'm like, I know I'm going to beat some of these guys. I'm not going to come in first, but I'm not going to be nowhere near last, because that's my thing. So, I mean, it was great. It was great. It was everything. Yep.
You even got hit out there. What was that like?
It wasn't that bad. If I really got hit, I'd be on the ground still right now. So, I mean, it's all part of going through training camp. You got to understand these guys were trying to get a job. Young DB made a good play, but like I say, it was a bad throw by the quarterback. But we're going to talk about that. But I mean, that's what I wanted to do. I told my good buddy David Sanchez, when I wake up tomorrow, I want to have that training camp soreness. I don't know if I'll have that, because I didn't get that many reps, but getting bumped around a little bit, putting some hands on me. It's everything that I wanted to happen today, and I got it, definitely.
And she looked fairly easy until that pass breakup. Am I right? Or
Here he is trying to say it look easy. I mean, like I said,
made it look easy.
I can run forever. I can still do that, but the stopping and going stuff, that's what made me retire at the end of my career anyway. But it's still difficult. 54 years old, to stop, new field and everything, stopping and going, but I got to experience it. They gave me a few reps, and that's what I was hoping for. That's what I expected, and regardless of the outcome, I was just happy to go through it. Yeah.
How about the fans? They were cheering like every.
Oh man, I'm not. This is Winnipeg, man. This, and I love it so much. I always say this is not my second home. This is my other home. They treat me so well when I come back, and I just enjoy it and try to eat it up as much as I can. Because once I cross that border, go back to Atlanta, no one's screaming for Milt Stegall number 85, so I got to eat it up as much as I can.
Any advice for young kids out there?
I did. I gave the receiver some advice. I told them, don't learn your position. Learn the entire concept of the play. Learn every single position on a pass play, know what every single skill position has, because there may be a time where they need somebody to get into a certain spot, and you may be playing Z, they may need an H or a Z or an X, and you have the opportunity to get in there because you know the entire playbook. So that's the piece of advice I gave them, and of course, get in better shape if you can also. That's the key.
If you played in a game, let's say you played I think that would have won.
Oh, no, I couldn't play in a game. No, I'm honest with myself. Yes, I have a big ego. Yes, I think I'm in tip-top shape, but I couldn't play in a game. I'm not that much of an egomaniac where I think I could play in a game. No, I'm not. No, that would never happen.
Do you like the new turf?
It's getting broken in. It's getting broken in. Yeah, with my old feet, I wish I could play in some water. So, but it's great. It's great. It's a beautiful stadium. I wish I could have played in this stadium. It's something special what they have going on here in Winnipeg, the locker rooms, everything that they have here. This is special. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here or I'm being biased, but this is the best organization, the best fans in the CFL. I mean, years ago, it was the Rough Riders. I didn't have any problem saying that. But over the last 4 or 5 years, it's been the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and what they have going here. And it seemed to be, they seem to be getting better and better each and every year.
You switched out of your 4 touchdown cleats.
Yeah, it wasn't working on this turf. I had to change it up. Yeah, I was slipping too much. They were good back on the turf back at Canadian Stadium, but this new age turf, it wasn't working. I didn't want to come out here and embarrass myself, so I had to change the shoes up. So.
How did you decide, or with the coaches, about how many reps you were going to get and that sort of thing? You said the other day you didn't want to steal away from anybody.
Right. And I was letting them make a decision, and I knew it would be no more than maybe 5 or 6 reps. I knew that because they have to evaluate these guys. They only have so much time. So I knew it wasn't going to be too much. I got in there, a couple of special team routes, some stuff in individual. I knew that, but I knew once Skelly and one-on-one and team, I knew it wasn't going to be too many reps. I didn't want to take too many reps because I wanted to make sure I didn't pull or break anything. Because yes, like I said, I'm in shape, but I'm still 54 years old, and I have to make sure my mental align with my body. Yes, my mind is going to say you can take it all, but my body is like, no, you can't. We're 54. So what they gave me was absolutely perfect.
Just before the one pass, I think Coach Burgoyne came up to you. Was he telling you to run like a hitch or?
Well, he was telling me to route and everything because they say the plays to the guys. I don't know their playbook. So he was like, yeah, you're going to run a 14-yard curl. Now, if this was Milt Stegall back in the day and I see that DB sitting, I'm going by him. But this was Milt Stegall having to follow the rules of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, so I had to run the curl route because I wanted to go by him so bad. If that would have been Kahari or Kevin Glenn, who knows me, I would have been a touchdown. I'd have ran by him.
The curl route was not your favorite.
It wasn't my favorite, huh?
In the day. No, well, you
Curl.
The curl route, you mean?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't my favorite. No, I wanted to just run deep. Run deep, yeah.
Number 2 said,
Yes, sir. Do you have a favorite interaction that you had with maybe a young guy today that were surprised when they found out that you were 50?
Yeah, well, all of them were calling me. They called me the OG, which means original gangster, I guess. So, and they were just amazed that they were like, "Why do these fans keep screaming for you?" Then somebody told them who I was. So they were just excited for me. There's one guy, receiver, and his high school is right next to my house or whatever. He was like, "We've talked before." He saw me running heels at the Westlake where he went to high school. So these guys are, they were inquisitive. They were asking me stuff about, what do I need to make the team, about the city, about the fans, about the CFL and everything. So once they figure out who I was and what I did in the league, they started asking questions.
Now, Milt, we know it's been 16 years since you've gotten that action like you did today. I'd like to know if this will make you a better analyst on the panel.
Oh, man. No, I'm always going to be great. You can't get any better than what I am. So I'm confused about the question you're asking. I mean, I'm at the top of the mountain, so am I coming down? No.
Fresh your perspective,
Well, no, it definitely does. Just being on the field and seeing these guys, something I haven't experienced in 16 years, and being in film. And I hate watching film. I hated watching when I was playing. I hate watching now. But just getting a different perspective of what these guys are going through, maybe a little bit. But it just wasn't that much. I was only in the field 2 hours. The veterans weren't here. But maybe a little bit. It may change a little bit.
The players and the coaches probably won't speak to it, but we can ask you. Do you think this team has what it takes to be in Vancouver in November?
As long as Zach is at quarterback and they got a pretty good backup, they have an opportunity. They definitely do. You got to keep him healthy. I like Strevler. I don't know if they want him to be their everyday guy or whatever, and maybe he is ready. He got some experience in NFL, but with those two guys, with the 1-2 punch they have with those guys, you keep those two guys healthy, you have an opportunity. They definitely have an opportunity. I know they're hungry. I was talking to Kenny Lawler and Willie Jefferson, and they're saying we got to get back there, and when we get back there this year, we're going to win it. So they definitely have an opportunity.
So you got the principles down. You got to maybe leave some notes on Buck Pierce's desk.
No, I don't think so. I think Buck's all right. He's been an offensive coordinator long enough, and I'm not a coach. That's one thing, and you couldn't offer me $1 billion to be a coach. I don't know how to coach, and that's good because I'll never be a coach.
Well, nothing written up on a napkin, eh?
No, nothing.
Hey, number 2, the DB who broke you up there, he says he was aware of your story, but then he didn't realize he was lining up against you at that moment. He would have taken.
He knew he was lining up against me. No, he knew he was going up against the greatest receiver in CFL history. He was like, I can't let this guy catch a pass on me. But no, it was fun. It was fun. It was exciting. It was fun. Yeah.
And you and him had a bit of a moment there earlier. Did you get a hug there after the?
Yeah, just talking a little smack to him. Yeah, no.
What were you saying?
Just saying, man, I let you make that play. I know you're trying to make the team, so I didn't want to show you up because I have nothing to gain by beating you. So I said, okay, there you go, man. So, but no, just some good jokes, man. These guys are good guys. I don't think this organization would bring in guys who weren't good guys. Of course, you want great players, but you also want some guys with some character. It just makes your job as a coach easier. And all the guys I talked to today, all of them had great character, which is big. Yep.
Just to confirm that one player called you the OG, not the old G. Is that correct?
It means the same thing. That's what they were all calling me. That's the term they call me. My sons, friends, they call me OG until we get out there and we start running and figure, well, hold on, you can't call me the OG and I'm in better shape then. You got to change up the name. But yeah, it's just a term they use when they're talking about somebody. And it's a respect thing. It's not a thing calling you old. It's just a respect thing.
I was hoping you didn't go old, because original and
no,
old are different.
original gangster. Original gangster,
okay.
yeah.
Confirmed.
Yep, yep.
I know you got some good memories on the old turf, so how much do you miss Canadians?
I mean, that's where I made my name. That's where I built my brand. So that means everything to me. That's where Milt Stegall Drive is. So that's the best part of Winnipeg there is. So all my memories. And I think the greatest one is when I broke the touchdown record in 2007, and the crowd and the reaction and everything that came with that. I mean, that's one of the memories that will be stuck in my head forever, till the day I die. So, as I just alluded to, my brand was built in that stadium and what the fans were able to do for me.
And was there anyone or anything that was on your mind when you first stepped on the field today?
Be able to walk off the field after everything was said and done, and mission accomplished. You know, that was my thing. If I would have pulled a hamstring or something, that's no big thing. But I just didn't want to come out here and, tear an ACL or Achilles or anything like that. So that was the main thing. And I tried to keep positive thoughts, not put those things in my head. So once I got out here, I said, hey, I'm going to do what I can do, and whatever happens, happens. But the fact that nothing got hurt, I'm good to go. I can walk off the field. Mission accomplished.
Cold tub to the neck now, or?
Oh man, over the neck, to the top of the head. So yeah. I always get in the cold tub. Always get in the cold tub. I've been doing that even when I retired. I still do it because I like to train. So I want to make sure my body is not only healed but also rehab. So it works out very well for me. Yep.
Thanks, Milt.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it,
How you doing?
That was impressive, man.
Yes, no, I appreciate it. Thank you.